All right, everybody. Figured we would start the new year by looking at new comics. So this is going to be the most anticipated comics of January. Give me a second. 2021. All right. So first thing you guys need to know is Marvel's big event right now is King in Black, while DC's big event is Future State. So you're going to be seeing a lot of King in Black tie-ins. Let's go ahead and start with King in Black Planet of the Symbiotes 1 and King in Black Venom vs. Carnage number 1. Thank you, Jessica. And then you're going to see over here Future State Justice League. A lot of key appearances in there. Future State Teen Titans, Future State Green Lanterns. Really just pick your favorite characters. Or if you're only interested in the keys, we did do an in-depth look at DC's Future State, breaking down what first appearances and team appearances and other significance were found in these books. As for me, what's really jumping out to me is I'm going to be picking up Justice League and Teen Titans. Jessica is going to be picking up Gwynnm for sure. Mighty Morphin number 3. That might be it. Oh, Stranger Things. I'm pretty sure that's a 4 of miniseries, so that should be the final issue for that. And then there's some that we may pick up later. Okay, kitty cats. Such as Amazing Spider-Man or Robin Eternal or Green Lantern. Oh, also Dark Detective. That should be pretty good.
When does Swamp Thing come out?
Jessica, patience is a virtue.
Okay.
So, okay. No idea why Legion froze there, but let's get on with how it actually kicks off. So, ASM 56, probably dropping ASM, assuming the Kindred stuff is now over. We see Norman Osborn with Kingpin, obviously. I'll keep an ear to the ground. I have a couple of friends reading it. I'm sure they'll let me know. Venom, also probably dropping Venom. With the Future State coming out, there's just too many books right now. Thor 11 will be picking up for sure. Thor's been very good right now. Crossovers has been good.
Eternals.
We'll be picking up the next Batman number 1. X Factor. Guardians of the Galaxy looks like it's going to be getting a King in Black tie-in. This is the first appearance of the new Wonder Woman. That or the Justice League book, so I'm just going to get both of them. Eternals number 1, because they basically admitted, and the movie's not coming out, so you might as well read the book. Don't fact check me there. Some more Future State books, Harley Quinn and Superman. Probably skipping both of these. There's Swamp Thing. We'll probably be picking up that. Probably going to be skipping The Flash, but of course I know a lot of you guys out there love The Flash. Probably picking up The Walking Dead.
Yes.
We're pulling it. Return of the Valkyries, because I'm sure people were demanding that. Ultraman, I think, is a 505 series, should be ending. There's going to be a Symbiote Spider-Man Marvel Tales number 1, if you're into that. The Resistance is coming back. AWA, we bought all their books thinking they were going to be like 4-issue miniseries, but they're kind of like TV shows where they just get greenlit for a second season, basically. Because they did The Resistance. Now they're doing Resistance Reborn. They did Year 0, and then they did Year 1 or something like that?
No,
or Year 0...
Year 0 something. I can't remember.
Yeah, they brought it back.
Year 0 something. What is The Last Witch? Up. There.
Oh. Let's find out. Hopefully everyone can hear you peanut gallerying it up back there.
For fans of wind.
I thought this said Middleton. I was like, what? Corona. With a capital C.
For fans of wind, in the same oversized format comes an all-new modern fairy tale. Look,
Okay. Adventure Time and
/
regular show. Maybe he wrote the comics or something.
It might have. Either way, I might pick up number 1.
All right, Jessica, that's why you're not allowed to feature on these, because you're just like, oh, I'll buy that. Oh, yeah, let me buy that. Let me get that book too while we're at it. Like, no. Also, Ninja Nuns, because, yeah, sure, why not? Ninja Nuns.
Bad habits die hard. It said.
Yeah. Okay, we already covered this week. from where it spazzed out. Heading into week 3, we get King in Black number 3. This Batman Catwoman, if anybody's reading that, there you go. Issue 2 is coming out. Some more Deceased. Once in the Future is continuing. Some more Future States. We only find them when they're dead.
Oh, so that means it's like every other week. Or something like that. Twice a month, something.
The big ones are, some of the other ones are going to be 2 issues, such as Wonder Woman right here.
Wonder Woman and the next Batman.
Future State Immortal Wonder Woman, I think, is only a 2-issue run. So, yeah, I think that's only coming out in January and in February. Just once a piece. Nightwing could be a spec book. I'm not really sure how I feel about it until we read it, obviously. Catwoman's getting a Future State. So many Future States. Stillwater's getting issue 5. There's Power Rangers number 3. You Look Like Death. Is that a 5-issue miniseries?
I think so.
That might be ending. Future State Shazam's going to have a nice little Raven surprise. There is an independent book we have to be on the lookout for. I just haven't seen it yet.
What's it called?
Jessica, it's meant to be a surprise. So having me announce it midway through would be anticlimactic. But as for what we're picking up this week, Batman, Wonder Woman, Walking Dead. I almost didn't see that.
Must be coming out twice in January.
You Look Like Death. Is that it?
I think.
And then there's just like ones I wouldn't mind picking up later, like Shazam or Nightwing. Books I'm not in a hurry. Like, I wouldn't mind. King in Black's maybe. I'm pulling it. So, technically, yeah. I'm trying to trim back on my Venom stuff. But, ASM just keeps coming out. Because they're like, golly, let's just keep this thing going. Daredevil 26. Look, what you guys are going to notice is I'm trying to buy less and less out there stuff. There's Strange Academy. So... unless I just hear, like, obviously First Punchline was spec'd up. Everybody knew that book was coming. But then the first Gold Lantern that came out not too long ago in the Legion of Superheroes, didn't hear anybody mention that. So, unless I hear a book just being spec'd up like crazy, I'm not really going to be talking about too many spec books. Though I did pull this up because they're doing a 1 in 50... Hughes Black Cat, and you guys know anytime Adam Hughes does Black Cat, people go crazy. So just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention. Comes out January 20th. So Neymar gets a King in Black tie-in. That's kind of cool. What I will say about the King in Black stuff is at least they're bringing in cool characters that we really don't. Yeah. Oh, they just call this Volume 2.
Oh.
Year 0, Volume 2. It's Red Mother. I don't see it, but Red Mother issue 12 is going to be the end of Red Mother. So, I do kind of recommend us picking it up just on the back of it being the last issue. If you're like me, I saw this and thought Stranger Things was getting like a magazine style book, but this is just a parody.
Oh.
So I'm not sure. I don't read typical horror stuff or, stuff in this vein. It's really mostly just Stranger Things, so the fact that this is a parody, I don't know. And they're trying to advertise a backup story about Nancy like that's a good thing, so I just don't know about that. Didn't see the Red Mother, though. Didn't have it pulled up.
That could be the... oh, no.
This is the last, yeah. So we're mostly...
There's also a Punchline book.
That's not the Punchline. That's a different Punchline.
Oh, okay.
Right here. Yeah, that's by Antarctic.
I see now.
So we're mostly interested in the Power Ranger stuff, Walking Dead, the Future State stuff, Thor.
King in Black.
Well, I don't even know if I'm interested in King in Black.
I'm interested in the Gwenum.
Oh, Gwenum. Yeah. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Spec books are kind of easy because all the Future State stuff is going to be spec books.
Yeah.
So, snag those if you want them. Outside of that, Red Mother ends, and there's going to be an Adam Hughes Black Cat. So, by my estimations, those are some of the hot spec books of the month. obviously I'm going to miss something. There's so many books coming out, and I'm trying to buy less and less new books, so I'm not really looking for those spec books.
So of course, this is what they're all coming out now.
Yeah, I mean, like, Future State releasing 50 titles in 2 months is like, ugh. Because there's so many that sound interesting that I want to read, and I'm just like, I don't want to buy this many comic books.
I know.
So, let us know what books you guys are going to be picking up, and what books did we miss that are going to be keys, or either just good stories, because I'm really trying to narrow down my new comics. January and February are going to be a bit of an exception because of all the Future State stuff. And then starting in March, I'm really wanting to get it down to like Daredevil, Thor, Power Rangers. Maybe crossovers.
Yeah.
That's kind of my goal by March. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys in the next exciting video.